Huffington Post is the gift that keeps on giving. I know I'm supposed to be working on those Jordan Peterson lecture clips, and I'm working on it. Lecture 9 will be up probably this weekend. But, man, what are these guys doing? Okay, so this is what superheroes would look like with realistic bodies. Looking Good Superheroes by Alana Fagiano. Okay, I can't even. Harley Quinn. I mean, like I've seen women who look like this, but I've seen women who look like this too. Like, this isn't beyond the realm of possibility. Alright, I mean, I thought she was a villain too, to be honest, but I guess it's all the same. What's one thing almost every superhero has in common? A perfect body made up of toned muscles and zero fat. I mean, that's probably true, to be honest. Usually they're also good people that try to save others and put themselves in harm's way for the betterment of society, but I guess they also tend to look very good too. So, Recovery.org, an organization that offers resources for people with mental health and or substance abuses, is making those perfect bodies a little more realistic by reverse photoshopping. Okay. So, there's like a direction of oppression that's like the cardinal direction, and everything in the opposite direction is reversed. So there's reverse racism, there's reverse sexism, and now there is reverse photoshopping, because fat shaming is a huge problem. Let's be honest with ourselves. According to Recovery.org, reverse Photoshop simply means reimagining what superheroes would look like if their bodies matched the body of the average viewer in the United States. So I mean, I guess that's true, because America is has a pretty high obesity rate. Canada is too, so can't judge them on that. But the whole point is that you're supposed to aspire to be like a superhero in character and in physicality, I suppose. If there's someone you want to aspire to be like, I mean, you could aspire to look like this, I suppose. The project features 10 illustrations of comic book heroes such as Superman, Spider-Man, Gamora, the Black Widow, Aquaman, and the Black Panther. Each illustration includes a before and after of the character. The image on the left is what the superhero usually looks like. For male superheroes, that means six-pack abs and massive biceps. And for women, that means an illogically tiny waist, perfectly feminine muscles, I guess well-toned, and of course, huge breasts. I'm not even sure if that's actually true. There's got to be a website that has all the cup sizes of all the superhero women. Anyway, the image on the right looks similar to the original character, but more realistic. So let's take a look at Superman. Oh my gosh. I mean, yeah. I mean, they nailed it, right? The six-pack abs turn into the one-pack, and the biceps just fade away. They just melted away. I mean, Superman doesn't need to be aerodynamic at all. He's got a cape, so obviously air resistance has nothing to do with the way he flies. So, I mean, conceivably this could exist. A spokesperson for Recovery told Huffington Post that the organization focuses on superheroes because they're role models for so many young kids. Because you should aspire to look like this. With new releases each summer, we can see how films positively affect younger audiences, but it's hard to have such a positive takeaway when bodies represented on film don't mirror what a typical body looks like, the spokesperson told Huffington Post. This especially rings true for a younger audience, considering research has found that some children are struggling with body image by the time they reach kindergarten. I have heard that this is true, that there's a lot of kindergartners even that are dieting because they're feeling self-conscious. And I guess that's quite a problem, to be honest. But again, this is just in the same line of reasoning that, like, if you can't parent, don't expect the world to censor itself and change all the art just because your kid is being negatively impacted. Like, maybe you should take more steps as a parent, but I'm not a parent, so what do I know? We conducted this project to see how our favorite superheroes might change if their bodies were more realistic, hopefully more relatable. I mean, like, it's unbelievable. Like, you can't relate to someone unless they have the same skin color, unless they have the same genitalia, unless they have the same body shape now. It's like somehow this is more relatable because a fat flying laser X-ray vision man is somehow more like you than this. Alright, so let's see 10 superheroes that look a little more like, well, normal people. Alright, Gamora, looking good, looking good. You filled out a little bit there. Oh, those thighs, though. Those thighs. Aquaman? I mean, Aquaman's not, like, super ripped, you know? But I guess now he's got that subcutaneous fat that seals and whales have, so he can swim in the Arctic now. Ah, look, they even like softened the jawline of this lady here. Oh, that's some nice attention to detail right there. Harley Quinn, we saw her already. The Black Panther. Oh, see now this is reinforcing negative stereotypes about black people. Shame on you, Huffington Post. Black Widow. I guess the silk is pretty strong. Scarlet Witch. Guess she's got a double chin. What else has happened? Ah, I see. So her waist is definitely filled out. Her thighs too. Captain Marvel. Yep, some nice pudgy thighs. Though his torso is a lot less affected, it looks like. But maybe that's just the art style. It doesn't lend itself to that. It's an Amazing Spider-Man. Okay, so they filled out like the under the rib area here. And oh, I like how his pot belly pushes his spider symbol up. That's some nice detailing there too. Cyborg! Oh, robots can be fat too. Oh my gosh. Oh, they actually make his, like... I mean, he's still got those giant biceps. Guess there's not much you can do about that. He still has more... He's still got a belly, and his thighs still got fatter too. I guess his face got a little bit more pudgy too. Huffington Post, what are you doing? Anyways, this is the last ridiculous off-topic video. After this, back to your regularly scheduled, whatever you call this. See you guys next time.